Hi everybody, and welcome to video 7 in our Vintage Botanical Architecture series, and a gnat. A little dead gnat. Great. Anyway, I've been trying to catch that little sucker. This is a kit by CollageType and Tatty Treasure Shop. You can get half of the kit in one shop, half of the kit in the other shop on Etsy. The links are going to be below. And this is my design team project for them for September of 2023. Now, we did the envelope stack in videos, I think 1 through 3. And then we've done page 1, page 2, and on page 2 to finish it off, I added the ephemera, and I added a writing card to each envelope. I didn't put tabs. And I added the ephemera and the writing cards to both sides. Kind of opens up kind of wide. Okay, and then I rounded the corners on all the tags and inked them, and then I added this little circle with, with this little door. I guess I got it in there too close with the glue. Like so, well, it's going to fall on. See, the open area is in the wrong spot. No, I'm going to put it back like this. See if it stays. Okay, and that's below our magnets. All right, so now we're going to go on today. I still need to put a card in here, which is a great big card. Yeah, it's the width of the whole shebang. So it's just going to be a page pretty much closed down with a tab that comes out right in here, so that it doesn't stick out past the edge. Okay, so if I were to put the tab up here, it would stick out, and we don't want that. Okay. So we're going to do page 3. What is that, another gnat? Good grief. We're going to do page 3, and then we're going to do the top of page 4. All right? Okay. This is page 3. I've inked the paper. This is right side up. These look like vases to me. Vases to me with little flowers in them. The flowers look right side up this way to me. Just to me. Now, we're going to do something a little different with these gusseted pockets. We're going to glue this side down to reinforce the edge of the pocket, and then we're going to use the other two to create a tuck. We're going to do that with both, and then I've selected these items to put in the tucks. Okay, so let's set this to the side first. Let's deal with these. So I want to do this. No. I want to do the little one. I don't know what I was thinking. So I'm going to take the little one. Let's fold that down flat. And let's fold it in and glue it. I'm going to let that dry. We're going to do the same thing on this one, number 1. I'm not going to put quite so much glue on here so it doesn't squish out. You want enough to hold it down, but you don't necessarily want enough to squish out like it did on the other one. I don't know, that might... That one looks like it's... Oh. Yeah, there we go. We want this to be as sharp and tight of a fold as we can get it. This will be a short video, I hope. Now, let's get these felt glue. Okay. And this is the way they're going to be laid out. Like so. And I just want to make sure. So I guess I want to do the top one about here. And take my pencil. Oops. And I'll just push it over a smidge further to cover the pencil marks, because otherwise they're going to be too close. Now, this one, in fact, is going to go here. So let's put our line here and here. And then we'll put some sort of ephemera or something here. Maybe we'll ink up this last door. Well, it's not the last door, but I'm using some of the doors for other things. To probably put this here. And one of these. These are too small. Let's see what else I've got. We're using up all the ephemera. What about this one? Okay, so that's what we'll do there. Yes, I have these all paper clipped together. I have all of the ephemera paper clipped together. Or I did. Okay, so let's do this one. And everything, whoa, yeah, everything's pre-inked. I inked everything when I cut it out. Okay, we're going to put this in our corner. Put some right there. It's just part of the paper. Okay, I'm going to take this out, glue this. First we'll glue this. Goodness. That came a little close to the edge, so I'm going to wipe it off. I'm going to glue this here. Wow, that really sticks out. Close that one. This one's alright for this. That's going to fall out. I have could decorate this envelope. We'll put this one up here. No, can't do that. Oh, I should have trimmed that. I'll have to decorate that. Oh, I should have trimmed the part that's glued down. This one matches this. I have to be all matchy-matchy, I guess. And put this one down here. Let's put this one in the... They're dry enough. We should be able to put them in the pockets so that we know where to put this. Okay. You know what we could do? We could put magnets there and there. That'll hold them down. Wow, we could almost put that on there. I have one more circle. That's smaller. And we could use one of those smaller labels on it. We could use one of these. They go this way. They go this way. Well, we'll look and see. Okay. So let's move all this out of the way. Move these out of the way. Let's get a magnet out. Otherwise, this is going to stick open too far with this folded under and not glued down. So I'm putting the tape on the magnet, and then I'm just going to turn it over so the sticky side of the tape is up. Then I'm going to slide it under here. Oopsie. And I'm just going to tape it to the underside. It's a little bit big of a piece of tape. And do the same thing over here. We're going to flip this over. There we go. And we'll test it out and see how it goes before we glue anything down. Ah! Look at that. I want to put this one in here before we put this over here. And we don't need to use this envelope, but if we put both envelopes on this page, no, we can't. It's too long. If I'd have put this down a little bit further, it would have worked. But since the magnet is there, we'll put both of these. Like that. Not like that. I'm going to go ahead and remember that. Glue this on. Waiting for the glue to come out. Just making circles. Okay, flowers right side up. Word right side up. And in the center. Cut that one a little crooked. Ovals and circles are not my strong suit. I wonder... No, we'll just put that on there. It's a little mix and match, but that's all right. Okay. Let's take these out while we glue. I could have done these And put the circle over here. That would have been cool. With the magnet, it wouldn't have fallen out. That would have been kind of cool, huh? Oh well. Put this in here. Why does that look too big? Because I didn't trim it down. Why does it need to be trimmed down? Because of this side. Can't believe I didn't notice that. I think I looked up here. This corner's fine. And it's a little trimmed off the bottom and a smidge off the top, and then it'll be even again. Why does this page look crooked? Just came out of the printer. Oh, but I did trim the white. Oh no, it's crooked in here. I could still take a little bit off there. We got lucky. I'm going to take a little bit off the bottom. We're going to have to re-ink this. Don't forget. See if we can get a hair off the top without it looking really bad. Boy, that was a hair. Okay, now let's re-ink the paper. Let's double check it first. We got lucky that this was on this page. So remember to adjust the size of this. I just laid it down and the full size would have fit on the top, which is where I looked. So remember to check all the sides. And that was the only side I didn't trim. That's why it was already inked. We got very lucky on this top part. And that's why you double check as well. The way Fabri-Tac is, we probably still could have pulled the pockets off. And the magnets on the back are just taped. So we probably could have saved it by using another piece of paper if we absolutely had to, but it worked out okay. But if you or just print out another page with the 2 tags, you can just do the page over. It wasn't a difficult page. There wasn't a lot on it. It just would have been a pain to do it over again, that's all. I would have just done it over off camera if it hadn't worked. Okay. Make sure we're right side up. Need to put a little more tape on that. It was pulling off and sticking to the back of the page. Or the back of the pocket. You know what I mean. Okay. And then we're going to do the top of this one, and we're not going to paper it. Oh no. Not going to paper it. No. There goes the phone. There goes the phone. All we're going to do is put a belly band on. I got things dinging everywhere. No one usually dings this time of day. That's why I didn't turn the volumes down. I want this here. I don't want it to go all the way to the edge. And I think it's a little wide. We want it to let's see, I don't want it so loose. falls out. Now I don't know how that looks with this. It's because of the color of this. But what if we did we did this envelope? Yeah, that would match this better, wouldn't it? Okay, so we want it to go to there, but we want to glue it down here. Let's just make a little dot. Okay, otherwise, I mean, we're going to glue the whole thing, but we want to glue it down to here. Otherwise, it's going to be too loose and the envelope's going to come out. In fact, we should glue that one up to there. Okay, so let's cut it where our actual mark is. And then we'll ink it. We're still going to decorate our envelope. We didn't use any gauze or anything on this behind the ephemera because it's a file folder folio. It's not really supposed to be super fat. It's already going to be a little fat. Plus, we didn't really leave any place for a tie to tie around the folio on the cover. So if you look on the cover, oh yeah, that's the belly band. You can see we didn't leave anywhere for a tie. Now, if it was an emergency, we could glue a tie under here. Take the card out and glue a tie under here and bring it around and put a circle here, but I don't know how we would get the brad through. So actually in an emergency we could use a bigger piece of lace or something and tie it shut. But I think we're going to be fine. I also stuck this really long envelope. I'm going to decorate that in here. It just barely fits. That's okay. Otherwise we would have had to make this weird sized big writing card for there. Let's glue our belly band down. Okay. I want to glue down to here. We don't want to cut it shorter, but we do want to glue it down a little bit further. which will make it tighter. And then this one, about the same. And we can always pull it off. Make sure your door's right side up. Make sure your belly band is straight. And we're going to go straight according to the top of the page. And we'll wait for just a second. I haven't made any plans for the bottom of the page yet. We may just make this a, seeing that makes it tight enough to go in here. Let's take a look at this then, now that we've got extra time. If I put this up here, no, it looks like a moon. I could put the moon rising over there. I'll put that in the center. And this little tiny door. And it kind of carries the theme through the, you know, no, it's too small. Put that on there like that. That would carry our architectural theme through. Remember, everything has already been inked. So we're going to glue this to this. And then there's some glue sticking out, so let's go ahead and glue this down. Okay. Looks a little weird. Weird is good. Let's let it dry for just a second. It really is tight. It's good. Okay, so we've got that there. Then we'll work on this and this and this. And possibly this in the next video. I don't think we'll have time to do that other in the next video. I think we'll just probably do these three. And we may or may not paper them. This one, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Okay? Well, that's it for this video. And I'll see you in the next video. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.